Hi, so in this video, I'll show you how to change the subject of the formula. So another question that carries a lot of marks during exams. Now, changing the subject of the formula involves or means making the independent variable to be dependent. So now these terms, independent and dependent variables, what does it mean? Well, take for example, we have this equation here, or this formula, which is A is equal to half BH, and of course this is the formula for area of a triangle. So we have A being alone, and it represents all of this. So we call this A to be a dependent variable because its value will depend on the values for B and H. So in our case, B and H are independent variables. So if you want to change the subject of the formula, it means maybe between B and H, we need to make it a dependent, meaning we have to move it to this side and then, or we have to leave it alone. Let me use this term. We have to leave it alone, and then, of course, all other will join the one which was alone there. So now, how do you change the subject of the formula? Let us look at this example. Given that m is equal to 4n over n minus 5, make n the subject of the formula. So the dependent variable there, it's m. The independent variable, it's n. So now we have to make n to be a dependent, and m, it has to be an independent. So now we can go two ways about this. Let us look at method 1. So I'll call this method 1. So method 1, this is whereby we just divide this m by 1, and then we cross multiply, collect the like terms, divide again. We're done. So let us go through that same one. So we're going to rewrite this one and say m is equal to 4n over n minus 5. So when we divide this one by 1, we'll just cross multiply. Then 4 times 1 times 4n, it will be 4n. Then m times n, that will be equal to mn. M times negative 5, negative 5m. Then from here we collect the like terms. Now you notice that here again there is m here, there is also m here. Here there's n, there's n again. What are we going to do? Well, we consider the one that has the subject. We'll call those as like terms. So here we have 4n and mn. So 4n and mn becomes like terms. So meaning that we have to make this mn go and join for that side. So it will be 4n, this one was positive, minus mn is equal to negative 5m. Now this one again becomes a very difficult for us to remain with n alone, because all these terms, this term has n, this term has n. So how do we come up with only one term here, because there are two terms here? Well, how to do it? We factorize. So we look at what is common here, and of course it is n, because it's the one that is found both sides. Then we open bracket. N into 4n, it will be 4. N into negative mn, it will be negative m, is equal to negative 5m. Then from here now we only have one term. We only have one term there. So what do? We divide with what is in the brackets. That is 4 minus m. Even here 4 minus m. So that this and this cancels each other. And then we remain with n is equal to negative 5m over 4 minus m. And there goes our answer. So when we make n the subject, it will be n is equal to negative 5m over 4 minus m. Now you cannot cancel these, because here they are linked with multiplication sign, and here they are linked with subtraction sign, so it's not possible. It's not possible. That's why even in our original question they didn't cancel this n and this n, because they follow different rules. So this becomes our answer using method 1. Now if we were to use method 2, let me call this as method 2. Method 2, it shows that you look at the part that has a fraction like this one. There is a fraction here, and since there's a fraction, you multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator in that fraction. So it means that we have to multiply this part with n minus 5 and also this part with n minus 5. Now this is what I mean. So we're going to have m multiplied by n minus 5 is equal to 4n over n minus 5 times n minus 5 again. So from here we start our multiplication there. What is m times n? That is mn. M times 5, that is negative 5 m, of course. Then these and these are going to cancel each other, so we're going to have here 4 is equal to 4n. So again here we have to collect of course the like terms, meaning that we have to make this, because the one that has our subject, isn't it? So we have to make this one go the other side there. So it's going to be negative 5m is equal to 4n. When this one goes the other side, it will be negative mn. Then from there, if you remember what we did here was that we factorized this part here. So it will be negative 5m is equal to, what is common here, n. Then n into 4n, that is 4. N into negative mn, that is negative m. So it means that the n are going to cancel each other. So we remain like this. And of course, if you again remember, we divided both sides by what was in the brackets there. So this side, we're going to say 4 minus m. Even this side, 4 minus m. So that this one and this one cancels each other. We remain with m. So we have negative 5m over 4 minus m is equal to n. So again, remember, our goal is to make n the subject, or to make n be alone. So this one is just the same as this one. So there we have our n as the subject of the formula. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment what you think about this video, and also which topic you want me to teach on. Until next time, bye bye.